Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 on Estancia Lapacho. All the fields are ready to harvest, even the sugarcane over there. Also, I have a surprise for you guys. I said I was going to do field 29, and as you know from yesterday's video, I told you that Monday that I had a lot going on. So, if you're friends with me on Steam, you probably saw that I was on Farming Simulator 17. Well, I really wasn't on here. I started this on field 29 at around 9 a.m. or so with course play, and I let it run pretty much all day. And as you can see here, it is all sugarcane. And I let it took about 6.5 hours for course play to plant that with the 2-row billet planter. So it is done. It is ready to harvest. Now I'm really curious if we're gonna have enough. I don't think we're going to have enough trailer with just those 3. We may have to buy a couple more, but either way, the cows need some power food, and we need to take care of the animals real quick, and we'll get started on harvesting everything. They're really not that bad off. They could probably wait, but we're going to get started on everything anyway, and get them some food and such, get it out of the way early, so that we can get started with everything else, and I think that's probably the way to go. If we can just grab these top 2 bales here, there we go. Now, best of my memory here, it takes 8, 4, and 2 to do this, I think. So, I hope that would be right. Oh, I forgot course play. There we go. Perfect. We'll leave it extended out that far because, well, we're going to have to get this to reach up over the pecan there. That is a monstrous mixer. Oh, drop the bale. Try it again. There we go. Perfect. Having this thing with this many cows is just a fantastic idea for anybody that's wondering. I think this mod is in the mod hub. If you have a ton of cows and you have to mix up so many of them in the other one in the factory mixing wagon. This thing holds 64,000 liters, so should be no more of worrying about having to keep up with all that. Should be able to mix up one of these and take care of them for a little while. There we go. I was about to say, why is that not rotating back? But it was. So for all of you that joined me in the stream yesterday, I hope you enjoyed Pantropy. I have been playing that game since release, and I'll mention it again today just in case some of you guys missed it. It is on Kickstarter. It went live yesterday. Grab 2 more of those. It is live on Kickstarter at the moment. The NDA has finally lifted. I've been playing it since the community test build in 2016. And you probably heard all this yesterday if you were part of the live stream. If you were not, then join me later today for some Gold Rush. So that is the plan anyway. Life does happen, and if life happens again, then there will be no stream today, of course. But we're watching this just after release, early in the morning. I will be streaming Wednesday, the February 7th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now that is GMT -6, so if you are in Europe somewhere, then it'd be about 5 in the afternoon for you. You're more than welcome to join if time allows. And if you're somewhere else, then you'll have to do the conversion yourself because Australia is like 4 days ahead of us. So I'm not even going to try to do the time conversion for Australia. But either way, guys, if you that thing's still full. Maybe it's just showing still full. I don't know. Maybe it's just the representation of... Whoa, easy. Easy there. Yeah, maybe it's just the representation of bales. Maybe that's what I'm looking at there. But we did get a bunch of hay bales. I ended up having to go sell a bunch of them, and I've still got a trailer full sitting over to the side. I'm going to hang on to them for now. Because... well, we'll probably use these up pretty quick using 8 in the total mixed ration, so I'm going to put them back in here. I don't have to go do any baling for a little while. I don't know what the deal is there, but I did not want to pick those up, I don't think. If I get too far over, then it will push them back in there. I have to get out and do it again. So let's try this. If we can just snag the edge of that one there. There we go. Good deal. I know this is kind of a boring process, but it's got to be done. Got to be done for our animals to survive. Now let's see. 56,000. Means I need 8 more thousand of something, but that is a complete total mixed ration. So we're gonna go ahead and go throw this to the cows. Maybe it was 12, 4, and 2. That can't be right. I mean, I imagine I could do 6, 6, and 2, or 6, 6, and 3, or something, and it would probably work out the same. But I guess for this, they're gonna take all of this, I think. So we will see how full we can get them with this, just this little bit we got here. And I say little bit because when you've got 58 cows, they take a lot of power food. So as you can see, though, everybody's doing good. Our sheep are producing some wool. We're almost 100% full over at the wool pickup spot, so we'll have to go pick up some wool at some point as well. I think I'm just going to turn that off and let that finish running out there. We'll just leave that tractor. Well, no, we can't leave the tractor. We got to take the tractor with us. They're almost done anyway. Yep, there we go. It almost got it all. We will detach that guy and leave it sitting there. We're going to need this tractor to cart grain. I'm going to use this bigger tractor to cart grain because the little one does fine, but at the same time, it's not really, doesn't really have the horsepower for this. Also, we have soybean in this field over here. So we got soybean, sugarcane, I think that's canola, and then barley and canola, whichever. I don't really remember. Let's look and see. No, that's wheat. Okay, wheat and canola. That's right. So wheat in this field, canola here, and soybeans there. Sugarcane is going to be a lot of fun now that we don't have to use that stupid and we can't use courseplay with. It's a fantastic sugarcane harvester. I think they did. I looked up some videos on it. I've never really seen a whole lot of it, so I looked up some videos, and I think they did just a fantastic job on the model of it and the way it looks and everything. I think they did a great job, but for using grain unload, that's one we want. For using courseplay, it does not work particularly well. So actually, you know what, let's move this guy out of the way. I don't want him right here. Anything in the path of grain carts is going to be bad, so let's move all this over here out of the way. Also, I skipped time earlier while I was doing some stuff, while that thing was getting fertilized. Field 29 was getting fertilized. So all of my greenhouses probably need to be refilled. They're probably completely empty. Let's go check and see. They are not completely empty, but they are close. What do they got on them? 3% and 5%. So after we get some stuff started here, we will we'll come work on the greenhouses as well. I'm really looking forward to getting on that big field of sugarcane. So let's get the harvester out, which we'll have to move the big the big Stara Estrella cedar out of the way. And then we'll get the Duetsfar harvester out and get him started on field 3 over there. We're going to do one field at a time. It's not going to take him very long. That combine does a fantastic job. So just a great job of harvesting fields. It's got a pretty large capacity on it, so no need to worry too much about it. I want to park this guy just right here along this fence out of the way for now. That'll work, and we'll come back and grab this tractor if needed. I don't think we're going to need it, though. I think we're going to be fine with the Duetsfar and the what's that thing called? ST Max 180, I think it is. Oh, invisible wall there. Alright, I wanted to swing a little bit wide so we could come out a little bit here. This is not a super big harvester by any means. Whoa. Yep. I was looking off to the left over there. Now we're tangled up. This thing's got a lot of horsepower. It's pulling that big old tractor out of the way there. There we go. Now, try this again. We'll just scrape on the side of it there, no problem. And we'll go ahead and set this guy up for field 3. I think I have one set up for it. Yep, duets for harvest. There we go. And the header is facing this way, so we'll pull the trailer right up here, snag the header. That way we can probably just go from one field to the other. Actually, after we get done with this one, we'll jump over to field 2. And I figured out that if you cut field 2 east to west instead of north to south, or if you seed it that way, you don't run into the fence down there at the bottom. So I'm going to start running that field east to west instead of north and south. I think it works out a bit better that way. We should just be able to hit drive course, and after he gets started up through there, we'll be able to tell our guy carting the grain to drive course as well. See if this works here. Let's tell this before I do anything else. I keep forgetting to do this. Not the Tektron. Is it the HTS? Is that it? That's the only thing moving away from us. So it's got to be that one. Drive course. And if he runs one lap, then we'll let him run one lap. But yeah, let him run one lap there. We're gonna go get the sugarcane harvester going. Man, I love this thing. This thing looks fantastic. And we're just gonna put it on helper mode because, well, it holds 500,000 liters, so we shouldn't have any problems here. And it makes quick work of a field as well. So, oh, I still got my course play thing active there. Yeah, look at this. I mean, this thing just, this is not, I don't think this is realistic in any way. I think you have to cut the tops as you harvest, but this is just fantastic. We're already up to 35,000 liters. This is just a little small field. So, I can't imagine what this thing is going to look like on field 29. I think this is going to be great, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, making quick work of this field. I'm curious to see, all of these fields had 3 layers of fertilization. They were all plowed 2 harvests ago, so this will be I think this will be our last harvest of some of these. And I said I was going to switch this field out if we did field 29 with sugarcane, because I imagine we're going to get so much sugarcane off that field, we're going to fill up all 3 grain elevators and still be able to sell some. So if we don't get 500,000 liters or more off of that field, I'm going to be shocked, because we're already almost 100 in 2 passes on this one. So I feel like we're going to get 250,000 off of this one alone, and you could fit, I mean, you could probably fit 10 of these at least in this field. So I feel like we're going to come out with a pretty large amount of sugarcane here. But that's what this map is about. It's about sugarcane and finding a mod that works well with course play and works well with me with a big capacity. And what I'm trying to do on this map was imperative. I needed to find a mod that worked really, really well. So why is that open back there? Let's let him get straight here. We're going to dismiss him. No, okay, everything's good. Go ahead, continue. It just looks like, oh, I see what it's doing. Okay, it's rolling it up through. Yeah, okay, I see now. I was worried about this little piece being open back here, but I don't think that's, I think that's part of the design. So, and this thing is just really, really cool looking, man. I like the way they built this. Pretty nice. I think they did a really good job with the animations on it. The dual track on the front, the single wheel steering on the back end, as you can see there. I mean, they did a really, really good job with the mod, honestly. I just don't know if that's the way sugarcane would really be harvested. I don't think it is, but it's always worth a shot to check it out. So, all right, what we got going on here? About almost halfway full, and this should be halfway right about there. There we go. Yep, halfway full on this. This is looking good. We'll need to break out our big truck and trailers here in just a minute. Also, Bamarack, I took your advice. I downloaded the Oshkosh pack. I just forgot to I forgot to select it before we got started today, so that will be in the next video. I'll be showing off the Oshkosh mod pack, but it looks really, really good. Alright, so now that we have that done, I said we were going to work on our these things, the greenhouses. We're going to work on the greenhouses. All those guys are going. Sugarcane should be going for a little while with no problem. Let me get the truck over to the manure trailer because we're out of manure and we're going to need some over here at the greenhouses anyway. And, oh, by the way, between the cows and the manure itself, I mean the greenhouses themselves, we're bringing in about $50,000 a day. Hang on. You know when I get quiet and I'm staring at something that something doesn't look right. What's the deal, buddy? What's the deal? What's your offset set to? It needs to be set at 7. Actually, probably go about 7.2. There we go. Okay. Man, this guy's... I don't know why he was set so close. That was weird, but jump back in this guy now. There we go. Go grab the manure trailer, as I'm pretty sure we have a lot of manure because I skipped 2 days by pure accident. I didn't even mean to. Oh man, the sugarcane harvester is already done. Already done with this task. That is amazing. Let's doing that thing again. There we go. 50,000 liters of manure. It's going to come in handy for our greenhouses. Let's get this over here. We'll dump it in our storage shed. If it will dump in the storage shed, it may not. It may not be tall enough for this to dump at all. But I'm going to try it. We'll see. But first, we're going to jump over here, grab the sugarcane harvester. And he has 381,000 liters on him. We're going to get him started just over here, and we will bring the trailers in behind him. We'll dump those in grain elevator 2 because I think grain elevator 3 is getting pretty full. So all 3 of these trailers will be dumped at grain elevator 2 if I can manage to get in there somehow. I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm going to go around him. I'm just going to drive through the neighbor's field. Sorry, buddy. Destroying your, what is that, sugar beet? Yep, sorry, man. I tried to go around it. We're not going to use courseplay. We're just going to use a hired hand because there's no need to really, unless I wanted to do a headland around this thing, which I don't particularly. Some of these square fields would be pretty easy. This one right here I could do courseplay on just for the simple fact that it's kind of a weird shaped field, but I think we're okay. I think if we just let this guy go. Oh yeah, look at the numbers. Numbers just flying up. So as you can see here, everything did get 3 coats of fertilizer, and yes, that field, all these fields will need plowing again. Okay. This one won't, field 29, luckily, because I just plowed it before I planted the sugarcane, so I can make sure we get 3 sugarcane harvest out of it completely. Now, let's jump back over. Where did I put it? Where'd I end up? Right here somewhere? Yeah, I think it's right there. There we go. Let's see if we can get this dumped in here. I don't think this is going to be as easy as I'm hoping. I think this is going to be pretty tough, to be quite honest with you. Oh, look at there. Farmer's Dynasty update. The maintenance update, though. Don't get excited. We'll get to see that tomorrow, I guess. So, Farmer's Dynasty video for Thursday. You'll get to see that. I think it'll be a good one. Maintenance updates are always good. Alright, let's see. Control I. Gonna let that go right there as far as I can. I don't think this trailer tips too much further than that, so we should be okay. Yep. Okay. I was about to say it's going to stop here in just a second because it's starting to touch the back of it. So. That is a lot of manure. It doesn't look like a whole lot in here. We can store a lot of manure in this place, I guess. I'm going to keep moving so that it doesn't stop itself there. perfect. Yeah, we can store a lot of manure in there, man. That's that was almost 50,000 liters right there, and it barely took up any space. But yeah, that thing holds a lot of manure. I figure about 200 cows worth would be good, which is what I wanted to get to originally anyway. So we get to 200 cows, I will be happy. Yeah, I gotta get this thing in just the right spot here to be out of the way, but also accessible. So right there should be good. Perfect. Now, our sugarcane harvester probably has a full tank because that thing was just shooting up a while ago. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab these trailers, and we'll empty him as best we can anyway. And then we'll grab. We're gonna need to do these right here pretty quick because this one looks like it's out. It is at 0%, so we're gonna need to do that pretty quick. Let's go grab these 3 monster trailers over here and get the sugarcane emptied. And yes, I did go with the TT color, the orange, the weird orange color, just because I wanted to stay with the color scheme if at all possible, which we managed. We have enough grass to do other stuff for a little while without having to worry about it, so that's good. Looks like the grain running is going just fine, so that should be done in no time. We'll also need to get a, which side is it's on that side, okay. We'll come around this way. We're going to have to work hard to empty this thing, because these are only 70,000 liters. Whoa, they're dragging me around there. These are only 70,000 liters, and this thing has 500,000 liters in it. I want to jump in there and look at that because I've never seen a full 500,000 liters. My goodness. Thing is full. All right. This should be just about right here. We'll just let this one fill up, and not going to take long. This thing fills up really quick. Luckily the harvester empties fast. We'll let him fill up again, I guess, and then we'll grab the next trailer load. Not going to take him but a second. He'll be full again. Throw the cover over that. I thought I messed up. Thought I had run smooth over that tree right there. It looks like we're going to miss it all the way around, which is good. That next big tree, not so much, though. I think we're going to catch it with the last trailer. Alright, he'll be full in just a second. 70,000 liters, and that thing takes no time whatsoever. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Let's do this then. Let's go this way. If we can drag it out of there. No, not gonna do it. There we go. I think I can manage this part. There. That's a lot of trailer to be dragging around. And it looks good when it works, but it looks stupid when it hangs up on something. So, oh man, we missed just a little bit of sugarcane when I unloaded him. We'll probably have a few patches like that, so. Alright, let's see here. Just get in line. Remember, there's no collision on that header, so that helps us out a whole bunch. Because if there was collision on it, then, well, we'd be in the way right here. We wouldn't be able to get to it to empty it, or we'd have to have a short trailer or something. So there we go. Get out of his way. And we'll let him do it one more time. And actually, you know what? I need to run next to him and go ahead and get 70,000 in this next one. So let's see if we can do that here. Problem is I can't see the trailer. Do that very well. There we go. We are completely full, and luckily we're right here. We're already down here, so this works pretty well. I'm just going to swing around. 210,000 liters. It's not going to take long. There's going to be a lot of sugarcane going to the... I don't know if this is going to work. Probably not going to work, actually. Probably going to need to go out go out into that field and come up straight, I think. So, do some unrealistic driving here. We're just going to cut through the neighbor's field again. Sorry, buddy. No, he's not going to like it. Now, this should work a lot better. Should be able to get straight. Whoa! Should be able to get straight in here. Got a full tank, grain tank again. I feel like we need a different modded system here. We need bigger trailers. As crazy as that sounds. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is everybody trying to empty there? Oh, I hope that does not empty on the ground. Oh, it's not tipping. It's just loose, I guess. I don't know. I thought that was trying to tip over. I was like, say, wait now. Oh, it's because of that trailer back there. That's what it is. Yeah, we're going to produce a lot of... Maybe I need to set up a grain run with this triple trailer system over to the sugar mill. That might be the best option. I don't know. Let me finish emptying these three. I'll be right back with you. Alright, we're done unloading. Which means we get to go get another 210,000 liters of this 500,000 liters. I think what we may do this time is just stop the helper. And then load all three trailers up and then let him go again. I think that might be the best option. We'll have to come back and do a headland around this thing, it looks like, but I think that may be okay. If I can find my way into this thing. There it is. No, I just told you to stop. Yeah, there we go. Yep, stopped helper. Good deal. I can find my truck now. There we go. Yep, that's probably the way to do it. We'll just fill all three of these trailers up, move it out of the way, and then start the helper back over. That way we can back him up a little bit and we don't miss patches through the field. Am I not to the next trailer yet? There we go. I couldn't even see it. I can't tell what trailer is what back there. There's so many of them. I mean, this thing's just... I mean, look at the first person view of this. There's sugarcane growing through the cab of my truck. Alright, we are full. Let's move out of the way and start him back up. And he's only 1, 2, 3. This will be the 4th pass. And we've already gotten 420,000 liters of sugarcane. Ridiculous. I mean, that's all I can say. It's ridiculous. There's going to be a ton of sugarcane. No, this is many tons of sugarcane. Many tons of sugarcane. This is crazy. I wonder if there's a mod out there for a trailer. I guess I could go in and modify it myself, but I don't know how to do that. So it'd be nice to. It'd be nice to go in and modify this to hold like 2 million liters of sugarcane. They hollered Bamrack. I feel like he knows how to do that. He said something about it in Discord the other day that he knew how to, or that he had modified a few of the files himself. So I may look into doing that because I'm going to need a bigger trailer, and a 2 million liter trailer is probably not going to be near enough, but it'll be a good start anyway. We're going to be emptying this thing for a while. So this is going to take a long time to do, guys. But either way. I said we were going to do it, and having this harvester is... With the other harvester, it would take weeks. Real-time weeks to harvest this field. Field 29 of sugarcane, so... it looks like on field 3 they're just about done. It looks like they may have a few more passes there. And again, I'm going to let the one harvester do all the work because it's still faster than having 3 of the bisons, I feel like, because it holds more. It holds triple the amount, so... and he almost has a full grain tank again. You know what I might do? Let's do this. Let's go grab our big truck, wherever it's at. Let me hop over here. I don't really know where I put it. There it is. And that trailer right there, we're going to set up a run to the sugar mill off of this field here. Helper D has completed their task. Oh, I bet he got turned around in that other field over there. That's alright. We'll get him sorted out in just a minute. I'm going to make this run to the sugar mill so that at least some of this can be sold. Because we're not going to be able to store all of it anyway. We need to get some of it started going over to the sugar mill right away. What we're going to do is we're going to bring up a course play and we're going to hit transfer. No, not transfer. We are going to run this in empty combine mode. But we're going to start right here. We're going to start recording. And we'll come off the field so that we're not interrupting anybody else. Oh yeah, that's what happened. He hit the end down here. Once they get so far out there, they can't, they don't realize that the field is still there. And he's on the train track. So to him, he's done. I think I may take it, empty it completely, and then run a headland. I think may be the way to go. And this close to the mill, it may be beneficial just to ride over there and empty it straight into the, not the mill, the grain elevator. That close to the grain elevator, it may be more beneficial to do it that way, to be honest. So, alright, let's run this guy down to the sugar mill. Give me a few minutes. Let me get all this done. It'll be just a second for you, but it'll take me a few minutes to get this done. So, give me just a second and I'll be right back. Alright, just about back to the field here, and we're just going to pull up right over here somewhere. And we'll tell it to stop course. We're going to save that as field 29, Cane to mill. There we go. Save that, and then we'll flip over here. We'll tell it that, and then we'll tell it Tektron 415SC. And we'll get it started again, and then we'll tell it to drive course, because I don't want it to come back here trying to run into everything, because it's so close to all this stuff back here. But we'll get this guy started. I imagine this is going to take us at least 2 episodes to complete. My focus was really going to be on it for this episode, though, simply for the fact... Yeah, that's what happened. He ran into that. So we need to empty this thing completely and then make a headland, I feel like. Let's do that real quick. Oh. We're still emptying sugarcane for this, too. Well, alright. Let me empty this one. And get out of the way. Then we'll empty that guy straight into here. Actually, just let me get out of the way, because that's going to fill it up. This grain this sugarcane may end up going to grain elevator 1, to be real honest. We're going to fill up all 3 grain elevators and then start selling it to the mill, because I don't really have anywhere else to put it. So let me get over here on the field, close to the field anyway. I'm going to run this headland so that he doesn't get off on the side there too much. Well, that's a lot of trailer. I really need more. I need more than 3. I need about 6 to make it justifiable. But that's a lot of stuff going on behind you. So. Whoa! Grain pipe. Forgot about the grain pipe. There we go. Let's see if I can just unload this right here. Oh yeah, it's going to straight up unload right there. Right into the thing too, look at that. Pretty good. Let's see how much it actually holds, because it's not going to take all of it. It only holds 500,000 liters, and we've already put 280,000 liters in it, so... Should get most of it, though. We should be able to empty some of this into the trailers. Hopefully. Yep. Alright. Let that finish draining out there. Perfect. That grain elevator is full, so now we're going to be going to grain elevator 3 or grain elevator 1. There we go. Let's just fill this one up. Then we're going to go ahead and fill him up and tell him to drive course 2, because it's going to fill it up. So... There we go. We may load this one up with the same course, to be quite honest. We may have to. I like they took the collision off the head, because it makes it a lot easier to empty grain. Or empty sugarcane, rather. Yeah, so when he gets full, we're going to back away from him and tell him to drive course, and we're going to run a headland on this field. As soon as that is done, looks like it is. So, drive course. That should go empty that for us and then come back. Gonna lower. There we go. This is the first time I've really drove this thing myself. We played with it for a second, but getting to actually drive this thing is really cool. It handles really well. I like the animation on it's okay. I like that the header doesn't have collision on it, so that you don't have to worry about running over your grain trailer or anything. That's pretty nice too. I may cut 2 headlands on this if I can. This is the longest side of the field right here, so I'm probably going to fill this thing up. He should be going up there and turning around. He is. He's hitting the start. There he goes. He's off. So he's going to the sugar mill to sell sugarcane for us. We should see about 30,000 per load. And the price is going to drop substantially because we're going to be selling so much of this stuff. But either way, we'll wait on him to get back with the trailer. And we're still going to have to cart ourselves for most of this because this thing holds so much sugarcane. Looks like this corner right here is not completely grown yet. It should be about the time we get finished here. So, see if I can just guess and line this up. I just want to run 2 headlands over here so that it doesn't get off on the rail on the track, because once it gets on the track, the train track or the railway, it tends to stop because it thinks it's done, because it's not in a field, so it's not a place that it should be, but it tries to stop on me. And hopefully he's not going to take too long to go, but it looks like he's I don't see him, so. And I did do full speed with it, so I mean it should be fine. Shouldn't take but a second. I might go ahead and run 1 more headland on this, to be quite honest. But yeah, this thing looks really good, man. I'm really impressed with the way it operates and how well it handles. It handles really, really well. So I'm super impressed with it, actually. I think we can run 1 more headland here. Probably not going to hurt anything, to be quite honest. We'll give it plenty of room on this side. And this thing turns in a 0-turn fashion, so it turns around on a dime, so to speak. As the saying goes, turns on a dime. It looks like we're going to get a couple of harvests off of this, so I need to get a transport system set up for 2 or 3 different trucks. 1 going to the sugar mill, 1 going to the bakery, 1 going to grain silos. I also need to be able to set up course play for the train, but I don't think you can do that. That would be fantastic if you could. I could set the train up to just go around and empty and then take it to the sell point, the transport company. So that's really needed, to be quite honest, when you're doing this much sugarcane this quickly anyway. So if I wasn't doing 500,000 liters in about 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes or so, then it would be worth it'd be worth being able to do the train for sure. We'll have to come back and grab this little patch afterwards, after we get the rest of this done. I don't know why that just jumped way over to the side like that. That was weird. Back up and try to stay square with this thing if we can. Yep, I figured so much. Back over here a little bit. There we go. This thing is a bit tippy because it's got the single steering wheel in the back, so it's going to try to tip over. Is in traffic. Why are you in traffic? What did you run into? He ran into something, I guarantee it. Oh, no, okay. Well, who's in traffic then? Oh, I see. The dummy over there ran into the front of the harvester. That's probably been there a while, I just noticed it. I don't think we're going to get quite down to the end of this. If we do, I'll be shocked. I think it's going to be more like we'll have a little bit of a strip left here to grab. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit left to grab. Yeah, 32,000 for the harvest income. So we're going to get a chunk of money off of these. But we'll have to finish this up in the next episode because I'm just about out of time. Are we going to get there? Oh, we made it all the way to the end. Now, when he gets back, he should come unload this thing because I'm about to go ahead and fill it up. And then we will start a helper in the next episode. I will shut them down right where they are. So we'll pick up with this in the very next episode. We'll pick this up. right here. I just want to see if he makes it back all well and good and stuff. So wait on him to get back here. Aha! I knew something was taking him a while, man. He's been down here a long while. I don't know what he's doing. Wow, we're only going 5 miles an hour here. Like he got stuck in traffic and then got confused on what he was supposed to be doing. So I did run this down the side of the road just so he didn't hit all these cars and stuff and get caught up for very long. But apparently it did not work. So I'm going to have to do that manually, I guess, if I see him get stuck in traffic. Also, I went ahead and finished up that field and got this guy going over here. He's starting on the wheat. Should have a straw swath. Well, this guy's going back to the field. Let's go check here. Hold up. Enable straw swath. We're going to need the straw, so yeah, we're going to enable that. Now we're going to hire a hand. Actually, we're going to back up a bit, then hire. There we go. We're going to need the straw swath. So, yeah, I need you to drop that for me. Thanks. There we go. Now we're getting it. Now let's jump back to this guy before he makes it back, just in case he does something stupid, which he might. He might run just smooth into everything over here. I don't know. I think we left enough room to get through there. Yeah, we did. Good deal. So he should pull up here and then go straight over to our harvester and then take off again, in theory. Drive behind combine. So he should be able to do this without running anything over, I would assume. Let's bring this up real quick, check our offsets. Okay, well, what happens when you take a corner too sharp, I guess. What? Why? Why? What are you doing? What are you doing? Seriously, dude. Make sure he's full. Drive course. There we go. Now, go do your thing. You're full. Go do your thing. And this is not going to make a very far run at all, so I think we're just going to stop it right here. We'll let him get somewhere along the road there, and I'm going to call that an episode for today. I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying this big, massive sugarcane harvest we got going on here. This thing is this is a lot of sugarcane. So, and I'm going to screenshot this, and you probably saw this for your thumbnail. But I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you watching. Later, everybody.